Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to you here in the EVES auction room. By way of introductions, Jordan Sivright, my name. No prizes for guessing what my role is today. I'm simply here as the auctioneer to guide you on your journey to new home ownership. And with that, I do wish you the very best in your endeavours. If you are here to buy today, now I can't do it on my own. I do have a wonderful team. You'll see up on the screen there behind me, Grant Child, our National Auction Manager. He's going to come along at 2 o'clock and he's going to start that 2 o'clock session for you. I've got Robin, she sits beside me up here. She's controlling all the technology that you see up on the screen and in fact in the auction room today. The other names and faces you see there, Mark, Karen, Trevor and Sarah, well, they're all managers within our company. We're what we refer to as the elite negotiation team. Now I'll explain further how they might come in and assist you on that home buying journey. Essentially, if we don't get bidding to a level where I'm permitted to sell the property, I might let you have a conversation with them to see if we can help get you across the line on that front. But I'll touch on that a little bit further. Firstly, remind you, you do bid today on a cash unconditional basis, acknowledging a few things. Firstly, you have in fact conducted any due diligence required. Obviously you've seen the properties, you've been out there through, had a look through them, done any reports or any homework, let's call it, that you need to do, and you also agree to the terms dictated in the contract for sale. You also acknowledge you have received that REA buying and selling guide. You see a little photo of it there on the screen. No doubt you've probably seen many of them through your home buying journeys. Well, as I say, the contract, that's what you'll be signing if you are our lucky purchaser. That's been given to you in a draft format. Up until now been finalised. It is available out in the foyer there if you would like another final perusal over that. But I'd suggest that if you're here, you all look pretty smart and savvy and sophisticated buyers, I'd imagine. You are here, you are ready, and you are rearing to go when it comes to buying the properties. Now, I'm not going to touch on every little point in detail in the contract. I'll just cover a couple of rather important parts for you. Vendor bidding. Firstly, just to let you know, vendor bidding is the seller's way of saying to you, the buyers, through me, the auctioneer, or indeed when Grant's up here through him, thank you, but no thank you. At this level, we are happy to remain the owners. So essentially, if I place a vendor bids, they'll always be placed well below that confidential reserve price that all our properties are subject to today. If I place those vendor bids, they'll always be clearly labelled as such, and like I say, well below reserve, purely there to guide you in the right direction if you intend to buy today. The other thing I'll touch on, phone bidding. Now, if you are bidding via phone, of course, a very warm welcome to you if you're watching on the live stream. Nice to see you here. Good luck to you. And of course, if you're just watching for fun, well, absolutely, I like to watch auctions on my days off as well. So we relate very closely there. Otherwise, if you are bidding via phone, the paperwork, well, I'll have cited all of that. I'll endeavour to let you in the room know if you do have registered phone interest along the way there. But like I say, all that paperwork's been signed off prior. Now, of course, as I read out each individual property, I'll touch on the conditions of which apply to that property. If you do have any variations signed prior, we can be confident that they will apply to you in that instance there. Now, the only other thing, as I say, if you are successful, you are required to do a couple of things. Firstly, thank your auctioneer for being so great and helping you into your new home. Secondly, you will need to sign the contract, and you do need to pay your deposit a mere 10% of the purchase price. Then we can all go next door and have some champagne to celebrate. Absolutely. Now, any questions at this juncture? You all understand? I mentioned you're all smart, savvy and sophisticated. I wasn't wrong. Not usually are. Okay, well, let's continue on then, folks. We do have some wonderful properties up for you. Like I touched on, there are 2 sessions today. Our 1 o'clock session, which we're in now, and Grant will come along at 2 o'clock and start that session for you. But the first property we have here, Mary O'Sullivan, Peter Campbell, our Cherrywood office, they've been marketing this wonderful property here at 6 Bethlehem Heights. Like a picture on a postcard, elevated in a superior Bethlehem location, this brick and tile home, well, it welcomes plenty of sunshine and it capitalises on space. Now, to the contract, it is legally described as 906 square metres more or less of freehold land. The record of title, SA 53C, folio 251. Your settlement date, we see that on the screen there, it's the 27th of October 2023, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon by both parties there. And to my knowledge, there's been no late changes to the chattels list, so absolute confidence provided to you on that front as well. Now, with multiple living areas to sit back and relax under those high-pitched ceilings, the cathedral-like ceilings in fact, you can entertain friends and family or simply put your feet up with a good book. The choice, well, it is yours. Morning sunshine that just pours through the spacious kitchen's windows there as the first Arabica roast brews away. And with potential to modernise, revitalise, rejuvenate, well, this property, it offers advantages to ready-to-go buyers or those wanting a few DIY projects to keep them busy on the weekend. If you do spend your weekends out and about at your local neighbourhood, well, there is wonderful walking, cycling trails all nearby. The popular garden centres of Bethlehem or that Bethlehem shopping centre, well, they'll keep you entertained for hours. Bethlehem buyers, this one, it offers plenty of positives to prospective purchasers. So I call to you now for an opening offer for 6 Bethlehem Heights. Lovely to see you. What do we say? Did I talk for too long? Have I put you all to sleep or something? No? I'll call it if it helps. Give it 3 calls. First, for cash interest in the room. Second chance then. Third call. Okay, well, final chance then, buyers, but if there's nothing further, we'll close the auction. And Mary, Peter, a little bit more work to do on that one there, but I know you've got some phone calls to make. I'm sure a property like this, it won't be long before we see a sold stick up the front. Wish you the best there. Good luck. Okay, we'll continue on then. We'll head over the other side of town, Mount Maunganui, 3180 Valley Road. Danielle Hayes out of our Mount Maunganui office. She's been showing you through this wonderful property here. An absolutely stunning display of architectural design from celebrated local talent Stephen Bird. This wonderful home, well, it captures the perfect balance between beachside abode and modern masterpiece. Legally described 228 square metres of freehold land. Your unique identifier is 957636. The settlement date, well, you've got 95 days following the date of the agreement or other such date as mutually agreed upon. So a little bit of time to get your affairs in order before you get to move in and start enjoying the property. And there's been no late changes to that chattels list. Absolutely. So whether your next lock and leave or your new modern residence, well, you can't argue with the surprising sense of space offered through this home. The atrium styled layout with the mezzanine level, well, that just adds luxury and charm throughout the home. With an adaptable kitchen layout immersed in humble yet striking hues and wooden grains, there's no reason for takeaways anymore because food from a kitchen like this, well, it just tastes better. Take a gentle stroll to the sandy shores and stop off for a coffee at the Tay Street Cafe on your way home. Enroll the kids in great schooling and have easy access to the Mount Shopping Precinct. All this are just really added bonuses to your new modern lifestyle here at 31A Valley Road. Now, I do have registered phone interest on this one, ladies and gentlemen, but I call to you now for an opening offer. 1.1? 1.1, where do we see that? 1.1. Suggest 1.1 with you here. At 1.1 over here to my right, and I'll call for further now. What do we say, folks? Perhaps a 20 on top there. Do we go 1.1 and 1.120 if you like? At 1,100,000 over here, my right, call it to you, buyers. First call there at 1,100,000.
1.2.
1.2, straight in, strong move. That at 1.2, here we are at 1.2. And what do we say? A quarter on top then perhaps. Was I asking for too little? Should I ask for more? At 1.2 with you here at 1,200,000. Back this side if you like then, Danielle. At 1.2, I've got it here. We go 1.2 on the quarter or even 50 if you like. First call. Second chance. Third call then. 1.205.
1.22.
1.22. Strong move. Got you there at 1,220,000 now and 20,000. I was going to suggest that it probably wasn't going to work for you. Maybe something stronger. Put something stronger in that coffee and get ready to enjoy it here at 31A Valley Road. But I've got it with you in your favour here to my left at 1, 2 and 20. First the call then at 1, 2 and 20. I chase a 20 on the rise then. Second chance, do we make it 40 for you? Third call I've got here on the phone at 1, 2 and 20 in Mount Maunganui. A wonderful offering. It is with you on the phone there at 1, 2 and 20. What do we say, ladies and gentlemen? Don't let me limit you this side of the room. I've been rude so far, only talking this way. Happy for you to come in at any point. But at 1, 2 and 20, it's a final call.
1.24.
1.25, thanks, Jordan.
And 2.5. Okay, we don't want to go 2.6. Travel in the 20s there.
Happy with that.
Okay, 1.250 with you then. At 1.250, try again if you like. Put your back in front, but at 1.250, I've got it straight back here on the phone. 1,250,000. 1 in the quarter there. Call it away. First call. Second chance. Third call then. Anything further? Want to improve your position there. See if we can get you back in front. At 1, 2 and 50. Okay, pause the auction. I've got you out the front here, Trevor. We'll see if we can help them out. We'll come back to that auction shortly. Thanks for your patience. While we negotiate there, we'll have a little, we'll just move on actually in a nice friendly and hopefully financial fiscal matter here at 9 Cherry Way. Back to Bethlehem we go now. Nicholas Maloney out of our Lakes office there, working hard as ever. Well, at 9 Cherry Way, Casey Tunstall once wrote about a big black horse and a cherry tree, and whilst the black horse will have to remain on your Christmas list this year, we can offer you that cherry tree in your very own backyard here at 9 Cherry Way. Now, to the description on the front page of that contract there, you'll see it. Firstly, an estate and fee simple, containing 800 square metres more or less, and secondly, an estate and fee simple and undivided 1/6 share in 1,150 square metres more or less. Now, the record of title. The record of title is SA 46D, folio 284. The settlement date, that's your move-in day, only 20 working days from the date of sale. That's all you'll have to wait, folks, before you can move in and start enjoying. I'll just bring your attention through the terms of sale. Just bear with me as this has been a late addition here. Prior to settlement, the vendor warrants to address the works identified in the habit building report from September 2023. And the parties agree that if such works are not completed by the settlement date, the purchaser is entitled to withhold payment. Now, all of that is detailed under that clause 23 there. You will have seen the quotes for the work attached to the contract there for you. But of course, if you do have any questions on that, this would be the point to bring those up. We do also have the added chattels, the garden shed and the blinds and curtains were added after the initial contract came out to you. So make sure you're aware those are all included in that sale. Otherwise, confidence is key. We'll flow to that covered veranda and patio for al fresco evenings under the moonlight, or simply enjoy the formal living with a good book on a windy night. Certainly not so estranged from what we've had the last couple of nights there. Recent renovation, well, that just modernises the kitchen, where engineered stone bench tops, well, they feature nicely, and your new appliances, they wait for you. Whilst the bathrooms, they also benefit from the aforementioned renovations. Now stroll to the Bethlehem Shopping and Town Centre from this magnificent brick and cedar offering. And I was made aware throughout Japan, in fact, that the cherry tree is representative of good fortune, new beginnings and revival. So I say to you buyers, who seizes the moment for a new beginning here at 9 Cherry Way. Registered phone interest on this one as well, folks, but I call for an opening offer now. 1.1 would be perhaps potentially a good place to start. Cherry Way in Bethlehem there. Do we say 1.1 anywhere in the room? On the phone with you over here, I'll give you an opportunity. I'll call it 3 times. First. Second. Third. And final call at 9 Cherry Way. Buyers, nothing further here. Nothing further from the buyer on the phone at this level. Okay then, well, forced to close the auction there, and indeed we will deal with the conditional interest from this point on. So if you do have interest in this one here, close the auction for 9 Cherry Way, and in fact if you'd like to buy the property you'll need to give Nicholas a call and he'll see if he can help you out there. Wish you and your vehicles the best on that one, Nicholas. Right, well, I want you to join me on a little imagination trek, if you like. We're going to head up the coast a little bit now. 6 Connell Street, Dynasty Holt's Alabama Waihi office. She's been marketing this, well, quite wonderful, and there's a lot of exciting features to this home, which I'll touch on in just a second. It presents a real opportunity to buyers with plenty of vision, ready just to roll up their sleeves and transform this home into something very, very special. Legally described as a freehold estate, 816 square metres more or less. The unique identifier, SA44C folio 204. Your settlement date, not too long to wait, only 10 working days or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. Now, bear with me folks, the further terms of sale page refers to 23.0, clause 9.31. Of the general terms and conditions vary to the extent the vendor not having been in occupation of the property makes no warranty as to the chattel systems or devices. 24.0, the purchasers acknowledge and accept they've been fully informed that the property has been sold on an as-is, where-is basis. Therefore, vendor warranties in clause 9 do not apply and are hereby deleted. 25.0, just a limited liabilities clause in relation to the vendors there. 26.0, purchaser acknowledges that they've been fully informed that the building consent and or code compliance was issued for a carport and storage shed in 1989. The purchasers acknowledge the garage structure currently on site may not comply with the Building Act there. The property is purchased on that as-is basis, and those clauses 9, like I touched on, don't apply. And of course, 27.0 just refers you where to find further information in regards to the Waihi mine, the standard clause we put in all of our Waihi properties there. Now to the home itself, well, radiating character and charm, and just needing a defibrillator to the heart to revive it back to life. The combination of natural materials means that you can capitalise on the timber and the wooden vibe throughout the home, where the high stud ceilings and the exposed wooden beams, well, they just add a real sense of character and space. Calling for a rejuvenation, well, you could modernise, you could enhance, while still preserving the authentic and existing features of this home. The possibilities, well, they are limitless, and the reward, it is immeasurable. A fantastic Waihi location, approximately 10 odd minutes stroll and you're in the heart of town. You've got the Hodaki rail trail if you feel like stretching your legs or working on your RPMs. An absolute opportunity here on a platter. Who takes the first bite? Buyers. Starts away, 6 Connell Streets. Registered phone interest here as well. If you're watching online, nice to see you there. Good luck. And of course, buyers in the room, a call for an opening offer. What do we suggest? Maybe 250? Be a good, fair, reasonable start.
Get it started, yes.
Yep, at 250 on the phone with your buyer there, Dynasty. Well done there at 250, and welcome along. What do we say? A nice quarter on top at 250. Do we go 275 if you like? At 250,000 buyer on the phone, but let me welcome you in. If you've just joined us in the room here, a wonderful offering here in Waihi. 250, do we go 75? I'll call it away. First call. Second call then at 250,000. Third chance at 250 below. Okay, 275, vendor bid. Happy to remain owners at that level. Do we come back in at 300 on the phone? Welcome on in at any stage here in the room. At 300 will be your next move, but at 275,
That's at 275.
vendor bid.
Vendor bid. Yes.
For a moment to pass the message across the phone lines. It can be hard when you've got someone yelling in the background.
Yes. 300 there.
At 300 there, absolutely, and welcome back on the phone there. Welcome back if you're watching along at 300. It's in your favour, on the phone there at 300,000. Happy to travel in a 25, even a 20 if it makes it easier to do the math for you. at 300. Welcome you back in at any stage, but I've got it on the phone. I'll call it 3 times if it helps. First the call, then at 300,000. Second, do we go 320? Third call, then at 300,000. Okay, last vendor bid, 320. Need to send them back at 340. See if we can help them out. But at 320 vendor bid, below my instructions. Welcome into the room at any stage. At 6, Colster. We say 340 on the phone. Once.
Go 330.
340. Can I help you at that level?
We can't be at 314, John, and you can pause and negotiate with the vendor.
Second call. Just to
340.
keep everyone up to play. 340, we pause and talk.
340, John.
Third. Final call.
Yes.
And 340 with you. Call it 3 times as an obliged, and if nothing further, we pause and talk. First call then at 340, Chaser Mare 20 on the rise if you like there. Second call, third and final at 340 on the phone. Pause the auction to see if we can help your buyer out there, Dynasty. Okay, well, a nice warm welcome if you have just joined us. To those who have been here the whole time, do appreciate it. We move on now, another wonderful property out in Welcome Bay this time at 30 Waipuna Grove. And well, Chris Royal, based in our Sherrywood office, but you'd be familiar with his real estate signs pretty much every corner of town here. He covers the lot and he does a great job for his sellers and of course for you buyers as well. Now, elevated and sunny in a quiet cul-de-sac location here is a fantastic opportunity for larger families or those looking for a little extra space to capitalise on a great Welcome Bay location there. Legally described 471 square metres, more or less. Freehold estate there, that record of title 305866. The settlement date, that is the 27th of October, so just shy of a month away from now, but otherwise as mutually agreed upon, of course, for you there. And the chattels list, you'll see it on the screen there, that's included in the sale when you buy here today, folks. You buy the property, we'll throw those in for you there. Now the upstairs open plan layout, well, that makes socialising with the family absolutely even easier during the busiest of hours. And if entertaining with a flow outside to that large covered outdoor living area, well, that allows you to plan dinner parties with absolute confidence and remove the weather conditions from the equation. If you're not outside enjoying the decking with the barbecue all fired up, well, you could be out enjoying a soak in the spa pool or out enjoying the best activities that the bay has to offer. As you're not too far from all the main arterial routes if you did want to travel a little further afield in all directions. Now, do not forget you've got that 2-bedroom flat in that lower level of home, a great option if you've got maybe a multi-generational family there looking to purchase. You've got the double garaging, allowing plenty of storage space and great parking for the daily drivers, folks. But overall, it is a great property, a wonderful location. You just need some wonderful new owners. I call to you now for an opening offer. Start us away here at 30 Waipuna Grove. In your hands, buyers. Who says go? Call it once, twice, thrice. Okay, well, no cash on this one, Chris, it doesn't seem, but I know we've got some parties very interested here, some conditional parties. They'll be pleased to see this is still available, so if you're watching along, if you're here in the room, give Chris a call. He'll be happy to help you out there. I'm sure it won't be long before we see a big sold sign out the front. Wish you the best, Kev. Thanks. Continuing on in Papamoa at 16, the Gardens Drive. Paula Milner, based out of our Papamoa office there at the Papamoa Plaza. Well, if you are looking at this wonderful property, no doubt Paula's showing you through it. And well, it's a wonderful brick and tile masterpiece, a highly sought after subdivision and walking distance to the beach and the local shopping centre. Well, what more could you ask for in your new Papamoa home? To the front page of the particulars and conditions of sale, well, you'll see there it is 508 square metres of freehold land, more or less. The unique identifier, SA58C Folio 752. Just note there some late additions, the channels, the security system not operational, the range hood as is, the fly screen as is, and those fixed floor coverings as is. And there were some excluded chattels as well, which were detailed there. Note your move-in day, that's the 20th of October 2023, or otherwise as mutually agreed by both parties. And the further terms of sale, that's 23.0. Purchaser acknowledges that there are no keys for the ranch slider doors in the dwelling. Therefore, the vendor warranties clause 5.4 of the agreement regarding those keys, well, they just don't apply, simply as that. To the property, although original, this light and bright family home presents in absolutely immaculate condition. And as you enter the home, that elegant chandelier, well, it just adds character and a welcoming ambience. Whilst the double glazing throughout, well, that'll keep you warm all year round and adds an additional layer of soundproofing, but hardly necessary in a quiet neighbourhood like this, I would imagine. Offering a real sense of togetherness through that open plan layout. You can spend quality family time together, mixing, mingling, sharing stories around that dining table, or spilling outside to that covered patio area and that splendid garden. A great place to entertain with the weather cranking, and for the green family buyers, well, there is absolutely plenty to love about your backyard. Here at 16 The Gardens Drive. Your new accommodation in a great location. I just need an indication of where you see that. All quietly. Suggest to start somewhere mid-sevens. What do we say, buyers?
750.
750. You understood the mid-sevens. Welcome in. Good luck to you there. I've got you at 750 out the front. At 750, and do we go 20 on the rise if you like? At 750, I've got it with you in your favour. At 750 and I'll call it for the first time here at 16 The Gardens Drive. At 750, and we go 770 on the climb if you like. Second call though, and third call. At 750,000 with you. Okay, there's 770 vendor bid. Welcome you back in at 790 if you like. 790. Appreciate you working with me. We'll see if we can get you there. At 790 now, at 790,000 with you, and good luck again at 790. And I open it to the rest of the room if you'd like to come in. But at 790 in your favour here, I'll call it now. First call then at 790. Second chance, no further on this side of the room. I call her out, I scan. Third call then at 790. At 790,000 then, can I get you to improve your position? We'll see if we can help you out, but I've got to see an 8 in front of it.
800.
800? I'll try it for you at 800. We'll try it. At 800,000 then, first the call, second now for the money, third chance. At 800,000, okay. I'll see if I can help you. We'll pause the auction and talk. See if we can work some magic for you there. Sarah buyers over this side, pausing the auction there. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen, up to the screen here, you'll see 6 Connell Street. We've had a conversation with our buyer on the phone there. No improvement in the bidding, so at 340. When I open it to the floor, I'll call it 3 more times for you. If you'd like to improve on that level, let me know at 340,000. Once, twice. Third call now, do we see 350 anywhere? Okay, well I know we've got conditional interest on this one, so we'll close the auction. A little bit more work to do there, but I'm sure it won't be long. A property with this much potential, they don't hang around forever. So wish you the very best on that for you and yourself. No problem. And we'll continue on now. 15 Dial Place in Pies Park. Adam Grierson out of our Lakes office, a hard-working man. If you are lucky enough to walk into the office and he's at his desk, you'll be covered in paperwork, tapping away at the computer there as he's not out showing you wonderful properties like this. They say the devil is in the detail, but here at 15 Dial Place, well, you all have been blessed by angels. If you're lucky enough to walk away the proud new owners of this ex-show home and soon to be your new forever home. Legally described, firstly, an estate and fee simple containing 800 square metres more or less, and secondly, an estate and fee simple, undivided 1 fourth, that's a quarter, share in 254 square metres more or less. Both the first and second estates being comprised and described under their record of title 351472, and that's South Auckland Land Registry. Your move-in day, well, you can book the moving truck 20 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon there. And there's been no changes to the chapels, as I'm aware. No, correct, absolutely. Well, poised to capture the beautiful views on offer over the lakes and out towards the Kaimai Ranges. Enjoy your favourite cold one as you relax on that gorgeous wraparound deck. High stud mono-pitch design, the neutral tones are complemented by the gold tapestry and the feature lighting throughout the home. The sleek and thoughtful kitchen design will add extra flavour just through association to your meal prepared here. Advanced sustainability and premium insulation design, will they only further enhance your new lifestyle here. For local conveniences, you've got the Tauranga crossing. That should cater for your every need if you do ever decide to leave 15 Guile Place. Your new sanctuary bidders, buyers, I put it to you now for an opening offer. Call it away then. First call at 15 Guile Place. Look for an opening bid. Second. Third call then, buyers. If there's nothing further. Okay. Look, doesn't look like we've got the cash on this one, but we do have motivated sellers, Adam. Their instructions to us, they want to price the property, so we'll close the auction. We price the property now at $1,250,000. At $1,250,000, that's what you'll need to pay if you'd like to walk away with this wonderful home. Any interest? Feel free to call Adam. His phone, I imagine, will be very busy this afternoon. Wish you the best on that one, Adam. Okay, for the benefit of anybody watching on the live stream or indeed in the room here, in regards to 6 Bethlehem Heights, the property was passed in earlier and has now been priced at $1,080,000. Now we go to 31A Valley Road. We did pause and have a conversation with our lead bidder on the phone there with you. Just confirming we had an increase there at 1.335 with you and at $1,335,000. My instructions. We're on the market and we sell for the wants of a better bid. So $1,335,000, folks. Anything further at this point, but the hammer is up. I call it 3 times. Once, twice in favour of the phone. Third call now at 1,335,000. Final chance. It goes. Well bought. Sold. Congratulations there. Congratulations to our underbidders and congratulations to our seller there. Okay, well, congratulations to all parties there, and we'll continue on at 63 Glen Park Crescent. We have a popular Bethlehem location there. Jacqueline Unsworth out of our Bethlehem office. Feel free to give her a call for anything Bethlehem related. She knows all about it over there. And this quality family living, well, they're the key words you use here. Quality family living. At this fabulous Glen Park Crescent address. Now, legally described, it is 624 square metres, more or less, of freehold land, and that unique identifier, you'll find all the details there, is 781248. You've got 65 days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. That's when you get to move in, 65 days from the day that you buy it. And well, folks, the channels list you'll see on the screen there, there's been no late changes. Has there, so you can bid with confidence on that front. Now, only 5 years old, this great family home. It caters to larger families really, really well. And when mum and dad, well, they want some quiet time, it's certainly not hard to find here. You've got that room a little bit separate from the rest of the bedrooms in the home. And when you do want to get together, which you will want to do, that functional kitchen, well, that provides a nice central meeting point to recap on the day's activities and plan the coming days' activities and adventures together. A home with plenty of thought gone into it during that design and build phase. We're a new homeowner, well, you now get to capitalise on those features. You've got the spacious double garaging, the loft storage and the multiple garden sheds. Not to mention that brilliant in-ground swimming pool. You'll see it there on the screen. Certainly as the weather starts to pick up, a great place to spend your days. And location, well, it is walking distance to Bethlehem College, your zone for Tauranga boys and girls, as well as Otamoto College. Handy to the bus stops to ease that school drop-off and pick-up process, and wonderful varieties of shops, walkways, services, all nearby. It is a home that your family is just going to love. So buyers, call to you now for an opening offer here at 63 Glen Park Crescent. What do we say? Where would you like to start the bidding away? Cash unconditional, that's who we deal with here in the auction room. And I call to you now for an opening offer. Call it away first time. Second call. Third chance then, buyers, at 63 Glen Park Crescent. Okay, well, I know there's some conditional interest watching online who'll be very excited. I'll close the auction then. I imagine you're going to be very busy over the coming days here. And, well, if you do have interest, auction's now closed. Invite all interest to Jacqueline. She's happy to help you out on this one. That's if she's not out enjoying that swimming pool during the open home. Okay? Any interest, give Jacqueline a call. Thank you. Just to let you all know, we are still just negotiating or having a conversation in regards to 16, the Gardens Drive. Otherwise, that's all for our 1 o'clock session. We will be back in 15 minutes to start the 2 o'clock session. But we'll let you know as soon as we have a result on the Gardens Drive there. Do appreciate your patience, ladies and gentlemen.
Tēnā koutou katoa, no mai, haere mai, ki te hoko EVES, te Tauranga, hoko grandchild, hoko ingoa. Hello ladies and gentlemen, we're all welcome into the EVES auction room here this afternoon, and it is my pleasure to offer you the next 8 properties this afternoon, 7 actually, and then I'm going to hand back to Jordan to finish off our day. As you see here, we work as a team, and a wonderful team we've got as well on the screen there. You see Sarah, Trevor, Karen and Mark. It's one of those properties, in fact I think it's Sarah's still working on one on our 1 o'clock session. Once we've reached a conclusion on that, we'll have it back here and offer you that conclusion. And the reason that we do that, folks, is we like to give everybody equal opportunity. We know that buying and selling real estate is a lot of pressure. There's a lot of stress involved. Not for us, we do it every day, so we're used to it, but we know it's quite stressful for you folks. So we like to give you that time because they are really important decisions, and that's why we work together here as a team here at EVES. So, and the team, they've been doing an outstanding job as they do week in, week out, day in, day out. You see our salespeople out there Saturdays, Sundays doing open homes. They are an outstanding team, and they really do live up to our motto, exceptional every day, because we believe that they are exceptional. I'm going to introduce the marketing consultants on each property as we get to it and recognise their great work. They've circulated all the necessary documentation for you, and of course part of that documentation was the buyers and sellers guide. They are available on the stand outside of the auction room there. Your bids today tell us that you have obtained one of those booklets, and we have provided it to you. So we are legally obliged to provide you those documents. In fact, you've probably got more of them than what we've got in our storage. Let's go straight to the best document of all, and that is the one that's been given to you in draft form. Any changes or any updates or anything, I'll alert you to those copies as we work our way through our 2 o'clock catalogue. But finalised copies are also available in that stand as you came in through the auction room there for each individual property. Now, it's been circulated in draft form, so what I can do now is I can assume that you've read, understood and accept those contracts that we work to. They are very standard documents, approved by the Auckland District Law Society, the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, and of course our vendor's solicitor. And buyers, in your due diligence, we have certainly recommended that you seek approval from your solicitor as well. So all the boxes tick there with approval, so I don't need to go through any of the documentation in detail. What you see up there on the screen there in blue, folks, is what we call pretty much the 10 commandments for the auctions here. That's the rules at which we work under here in the auction room, called the conduct of auction. It's set out on this portion here on the front page. Again, I'm not going to go through that. I'm going to leave it I've left it entirely up to you to do your homework. I remind you of a couple of things. Firstly, your obligations. Your first obligation is obviously to put your hand up and do some bidding if you want to buy the property. Now, if the hammer comes down and you are the last one to hold your hand up, then your obligations today are simply to sign the contract. We like getting your autograph in the appropriate places. And just give us a little bit of your hard-earned cash. We won't take too much off you today. In fact, we don't take it. It goes into our trust account and then it gets forwarded to the vendor solicitor. And that's what we call the deposit. We only ask for 1/10 of the purchase price this afternoon. The balance is payable on settlement date. Those dates change from property to property, so we'll confirm those for you as we get to each individual offering. The other thing that I just want to cover off for you folks is vendor bidding. Now, I know some people get a little bit nervous about vendor biddings, but there's nothing to be concerned about. Vendor bids are simply a technique that are used by an auctioneer to get you to a level where if we haven't reached the owner's reserve price, then at least we can pause the auction and give you that opportunity to keep discussions. So we disclose all vendor bids to you. So we're not working against you, you're not bidding against yourself. It is simply a technique to work alongside you to get you to that negotiating platform. And of course, if you have reached the vendor's reserve price, that's the only level that as the auctioneers we can announce the property on the market and sell it to the highest bidder as the auction proceeds. But if we don't get to that level, then we'll pause, we'll give you those opportunities to negotiate, and if you're only the one bidder on a property, we'll use those vendor bids to help you get there. Again, only used if it's if you're the only person bidding on the property, or we're too far away from the vendor's reserve, and they will be disclosed. So hopefully this dispels any rumours out there about vendor bidding. I'm going to take the rest of the documentation as read, understood, and accepted by you. And I already see a few people starting to nod their heads. So happy to answer any questions at this junction before we press on and offer you the first one for our 2 o'clock session. And of course, welcoming those viewers that have joined us or stayed with us from our 1 o'clock session watching via the live stream. I notice a few people, they sort of look up, when we look up there and start talking to the ceiling, that background up there is the camera. The camera's only on me or Jordan as the auctioneer, and the screen here, it's not on you as folks. So, but all our auctions go out over the World Wide Web, and of course that brings wonderful transparency to the process as well. So no questions? Excellent. Right, Ashlyn McGregor, where are you, Ashlyn? There she is. I did say I like to acknowledge the good work of our salespeople. Now, Ashlyn has been marketing this property at number 14 Westwood Street. Done such a great job that this auction was scheduled to be at a later date. I think it was next week or the week after. Next week. All right. The property is already under contract. The auction has been brought forward today to give everybody equal opportunity to purchase the property here. So there will be no vendor bidding on this one, folks. So I will announce to you the figure that the contract has been signed out, and I will then invite any bids over that level. But really am acknowledging the sterling work of Ashlyn, who works out of our EVES, the lakes of us. Now they say never judge a book by its cover. Well, all I can suggest to you folks is never judge a home by its exterior, because this one here has definitely got a plethora of surprises within once you get inside. When we look at the legal aspects of it, it's a freehold estate. 710 square metres of land, more or less, is what you buy. And the record of title, let's say 23A folio 886 is the record of title number that goes with the property. It's Ashlyn, 10 working days from today's date. That's our settlement date. Any other changes to the channels list at all? Okay, no? Okay, so you can go join those people up the back there that you were kindly helping along there. Just make reference, folks, to the purchaser's consent form. If you haven't already signed this consent form and you bid today, you are bidding on the basis that you will sign it at the same time as you sign the contract. And that's just acknowledging that the purchase has been advised that the cladding is predominantly weatherside, and that it's recommended that you do your own due diligence in respects to specialist reports and solicitors' advice. You're aware that the hot water cylinder pipe burst, resulting in flooding, and this was remedied by the insurance company and specialists, and that the channels have been updated to include the pull-up gym bar in the garden near the clothesline. A little bit of weightlifting, like my good friend over here, Mark Leach. and there's a crack in the back bedroom window that will be repaired by the vendor prior to settlement. So just all those disclosures for you before I invite any extra bidding on this property. So the home itself, well, this pretty clearly explains why we are here today and not next week. Visualise yourself sitting in the lounge there, looking at the lounge flow there. You can see it on the left-hand side of the screen there, the inner harbour, and just imagine sitting back there and enjoying those beautiful sunsets. That the way the home is orientated out to the west there, the sun setting over the Kaimai is just absolutely spectacular indeed. You can enjoy all that from your armchair. You've even got the built-in seating on the deck there for you to sit back and relax and enjoy as well. On the inside of the home, well, you know, you really do find a new chapter of your life's experiences unfolding as you walk through this property at 14 Westwood Street. It's bright, it's inviting, a wonderful atmosphere indeed. It's got the fresh paint, the new carpet, new kitchen, pretty much new everything, new bathroom and everything, so it's all spruced up and ready to go. If you're needing a little bit of extra space for the kids to play, well, pretty much across the road is the wetland for the kids to go and frolic in and get themselves nice and wet and muddy and come home to mum and dad. If you need anything else, you've got Bellevue and Otomoto facilities are all very, very close to home here at 14 Westwood Street. So I'm in your hands today, guys. The contract was signed at a mere $785,000. I'll now invite anything over $785,000 to give you the opportunity to bid and buy here today. At $785,000, do I have a $5,000 rise? Surely. Would have thought I'd see a Mexican wave with property of this calibre in this location at that sort of level. Second time now at 785 looking for, I'll take a 2.5, I'll even take a single. Third, last opportunity, are we in or out? Ashland, there are no further bids, I now declare the property sold at $785,000. And of course, congratulations to our sellers. Well done. Right, moving along. Next one for the afternoon, folks. 43 Parr Street. Mary O'Sullivan and Peter Campbell from our Cherrywood office have been presenting this property, and I think it's fair to describe this home as an alluring home in a prestigious location, and I can tell you now it is sure to create an absolute abundance of happy family memories for you and your family. When we look at the record of title, SA 20B folio 232, it is a freehold estate, 1,009 square metres of land, more or less, is what comes with it. A rare find in this sort of location there, Peter, a land mass of that size.
Sorry.
I was distracting.
I've been inspected by branch managers.
That's right. I always find it interesting when salespeople are looking me in the eye and I'm talking to them and they go, what? I was suggesting a rare find of 1,000 square metres of land, or 1,009 in this location. Very, very hard to find indeed. Just a quick reminder, folks, of Clause 23. The purchasers acknowledge that they've been provided with an invasive testing builder's report, and the property indicates that there may be weather tightness or structural integrity issues on the property. Just basically summarising that, it says that Clause 9 of the general terms of sale don't apply to any of that structural ingress, and that you accept that this property is sold on that express understanding. So just making sure that you are aware of that, inserted at the request of the vendor's solicitor. 27th of October, Peter?
Yes.
Still settlement? Bit of flexibility around that?
7 years.
Excellent. And those channels, they're all still the same as what's been circulated. No changes to those? No. So, multi-views. If that's what you're looking for, folks, then this has got to be the property for you. And I say that because have a look at the view there downstairs, and you know, it's out to that pool area, connects nicely with the outdoor living area. That's where you're going to spend most of your summer time, I can assure you of that. You know, imagine yourself there with family and friends there, just out around that pool area, the barbecue sizzling away, the kids having fun jumping in and out of the pool. In fact, you know, you just got to be a little bit careful there that the splashes from the pool don't get in on the carpet at the lounge. It's you know, so co-located, so it's really magnificent. And then, of course, when you venture upstairs at 43 Parr Street, you've got those glorious views of the Mount and the harbour, and of course the city as well. So a superb hub for entertaining is the kitchen area, standing here in its radiant glory there. Absolute heaps of covered space and everything there. So it's an absolute delight there when you're catering for family and friends, as you will have. Lots of them come and visit you when you reside in a place like 43 Parr Street. Of course, that rumpus room that's got the pool table there as well. So, you know, if you're a little bit sporty and that sort of thing, you can set that up for watching your sports and having a few mates around for a game of pool and that sort of thing as well. You've got a trifecta of bathrooms throughout the home, so no queues. You've got harbour walks, you've got Ferguson Park, you've got shops, bowls, you've got tennis courts, all handily located to 43 Parr Street. So all I can suggest to you guys is your Matua Paradise awaits. You better answer that, Peter. I haven't got any registrations for telephone bid. No, answer it might be a bidder.
Mary.
Oh. The boss is ringing. What have I done? What haven't I done? What have I done? Or not done?
What is
The boss is ringing. In your hands, guys. Look, I know we've got a buyer that's still doing a little bit of due diligence on the property, so I put it to the floor now that it wasn't a phone bid, it was the boss checking in on us to make sure we're doing everything right. We try hard, don't we, Pete?
Yeah, I should point out that it's actually up to the hospital with our visa.
Yeah. So Vendor is currently in hospital. Our best wishes go out to our Vendors for a speedy recovery as well. But cash wise, if you're here, happy to take your bids and work with you here today. Otherwise, we're quite happy to just close the auction on this one and keep working with our buyer that's still doing a little bit of homework and getting ready to do something with our sellers. First call now. Second, final opportunity for cash interests. Okay, happy to close the auction, Peter. Hand it back to you, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you, letting me know that the property's under negotiation, or indeed under contract, or better still, sold.
Thank you, Grant.
You're welcome. No worries. Yes, I know you do. Okay, 3 Bar 36 7th Avenue is the next one. Ashley and Lockie Davidson have been marketing this property, doing an outstanding job, as you always do, out of our EVES on Cameron office there. We've got a great team of salespeople. I love Thursdays. And the reason that I love Thursdays is not because I get to stand up and talk to people, but I love acknowledging the great work our salespeople do out there in the marketplace. They're certainly absolutely outstanding. Tauranga Central Townhouse. Well, this one here, if that's what you're looking for, folks, this could be just the ticket that you're looking for. It's brick and timber clad, so there's no grass to mow, and all that means to the lucky new owner is a lifestyle of absolute fun awaits you. You're not tied to mowing lawns and doing gardens and all things like that. Absolutely superb opportunity. The legal aspects of it is a stratum and freehold, and that's all described in Record of Title 872915. Bidding is on the basis we've provided you with the pre-contract disclosure statement in accordance with the appropriate act. 25th of October is our settlement date. Channels list, any other changes there? So that's all good to go. So that act that I was trying to remember was the Unit Titles Act 2010. So have a look at this, folks. Ash and Lockie described this as thoroughly modern millie, and I think they were absolutely 100% correct. In fact, I'll tell you what, they were so accurate in their marketing. This property is currently being tenanted. Now, the tenants have handed their notice that they are going, but they would dearly love to stay. So if you're looking, they've been paying $530 a week to rent this place. So if you are looking for an immediate return on your investment, these people have the current tenants that are in there paying that $530 a week have looked after the place almost as if it's their own, haven't they? So if you want really good tenants and a good investment, I can tell you now this could be a great opportunity for you. The last decade creation that just brings you quality fixtures and fittings there. You've got that sunny patio off the living area where you could add a little bit of greenery if you like, with a few pots and plants and and create that perfect spot for you to sit back and relax, a secluded drink or three, or if you're with me it'll be 5 or 10, or just to chill out and just enjoy a really good book. in that location there at home. And of course, totally private as well. So superb privacy comes with it. No need for the car, folks, when you've got the city bars, shops, eateries, all so close to home here from 7th Ave. And if you need a bit of extra space, then you've got Memorial Park that is just a mere stroll from your front door. So in your hands, Bias 3 bar 36, 7th Avenue is up for grabs. Who'd like to say go? Not a trick question, folks. We're looking forward to a very reasonable start. No trick questions here in the auction room. Here to help you. And let me tell you something else. For nothing. We do not do silent auctions. Looking for the opening bid now. Let's get us started. First call, working with cash interest. That's all the auctioneers are here for. Second time. Third. Last chance for you to break my disappointment. Okay, obviously no cash today. I'm going to close the auction. How much do we need? I reckon with your marketing, which is so superb, I reckon people will probably think this is a really expensive property. How much do we need to buy?
So today, this fabulous central home is going to be priced at $595,000.
$595,000. Yeah. There's a few faces out there going, If you know of anybody that's looking for a good investment property, a lovely home to reside in, a great location, they only need $595,000 for EVES on Cameron, ask for Lockie or Ash, and they will help you from there. The auction is now closed. I'm looking forward to getting a text message from either of you. I'm going to give you 48 hours. No pressure. The race is on, yeah. Let's see who wins. Right, next one up, we go out to our EVES the Lakes office, and if you hang around out there at the lakes there, if you're wandering past the office, you are sure to see either Sarah Dale, our Lakes branch manager, or of course Nicholas Maloney, our lead sales consultant working out of that office as well. If you're looking for something that's big on space, big on views, and big on value, then this could well be the one that you're looking for, folks. You've got a wonderful, spacious 2-level home in a charming country setting in number 5 Carney Street. Record title 718000 is the record title that describes the legal aspects of this property. And what comes with it? Well, I can tell you now. Accompanying the wonderful channels list that you see up there on the screen, that I'm assuming there's no change. No change, so just that the security system, it does stay, but it's not working. But accompanying that channels list with the home is also 620 square metres of good old Kiwi terra firma. And that is a freehold estate. You can't buy better than a freehold estate anywhere in New Zealand. 20 working days, Nicholas, still our settlement day?
Yeah, all mutually agreed.
Bit of flexibility around that. If you need an alternative date, talk to Nicholas. Now, we do have authorised telephone bidding on this one, folks. So if you, who's got our phone bidder?
At the moment, they're all in the room.
All in the room. Okay, excellent. Even better. All right, now I get to work with all of you here in the room. Right, so back to the property itself. Recently refurbished interior there. You've got the open plan dining and kitchen. Certainly a very well configured, entertaining and family living area in this property here. It really has been designed for family living. So you've got the separate lounge that absolutely bathes in sunshine when it's shining, and we're told that there's plenty of it on its way, just not today. You've got the large downstairs rumpus room. That's got the bathroom and the utility room that offers a wide range of versatility with the home as well. So certainly a very practical and versatile home, isn't it? So, and it is a home, it's not a garage. All right, the ample space for several vehicles. You can see it, or it's clipped off there on the screen there. You'll remember it when you went and viewed the property, and space for the bigger toys if you've got them as well. But it really is a brilliant location. It's zoned for all levels of good, reputable schooling throughout the area, and certainly nice and handy to shops and the hospital and everything that goes with it. So, all right, it's up to you now, Bias. Who's going to start this one away?
800.
Oh, beautiful, loaded work. Come back to the auctions every week if you like to, sir. At $800,000, we're underway now. Happy to take a $20,000 rise from there. At 800 000, who takes me to 820 now, here's your chance now. Let's get on the blocking peddling. First call, second time, third, last opportunity for you to join us. Surely, no phone bidders, they've all arrived here now. Happy to go 820 alongside you then, sir, with me at a vendor bid at $820,000. Make it 840, give you that opportunity.
Yeah.
At 840, thank you, welcome aboard there. At $840,000 with our starter bidder on the left-hand side. Here's your chance now at $840,000. First call now for you to join us. Happy to take a 10 if it's going to help you. Second time now at 840. Third, last chance, are you in or out? So I'm just going to go once more on behalf of the seller at 850. Take me to 860. We'll pause and give you the opportunity to keep discussions with our seller.
Yeah.
At 860 it is. At 860, I really appreciate you working with me there, sir. Well, the rest of you are a bunch of meanies on this great property. $860,000. I call it 3 times. Man of the word. If there's no further bids, we'll pause. Keep discussing over here. First call now. Second, last chance for cash interest. Bids with you at 860, sir. Options paused. Sarah, can you see if you can assist the gentleman? Please. Right, the next one up, folks. 174C Lund Road. Marketed by Grace Anderson from our EVES Caddy office. Our condolences go out to Grace. She's doing bereavement at the moment. So thoughts are definitely with you, Grace, if you are watching us online, but we'll forgive you if you're not. And in the meantime, Siobhan, our branch manager from Caddy stands in. Discover a lifestyle like no other on the outskirts of Caddy. That was a part of Grace's caption for the property and an absolute accurate piece of description of the property indeed. When we look at the legal aspects of it, record of title 337330 confirms again another freehold estate, and this time you get 6,875 square metres of land more or less with the property. Siobhan, 30 working days from today's date, still the 7th day, no changes to the channels list at all. Just a quick reminder of a clause inserted in the contract, clause 23. The vendor shall, from the date of today's date until possession date, not fell or remove any trees, fences or land structures, and will not remove from the land any improvements or fixtures thereon, including fences, gates, troughs, tanks, stockyards, or any other fixtures as inspected by the purchaser when you went and viewed the property. So that clause is actually in there for your benefit there, folks. So pressing on and talking about the property itself, there it is there. You see it on the screen there, a lovely home indeed. It's an executive 2008 brick and tile home, and certainly boasts a wonderful expansive floor area of approximately 236 square metres. You've got the small carpet block and paddocks that provide a canvas for your rural living, and I can assure you now the kids are going to absolutely love you for buying this property. They are just going to have so much fun. In fact, it's such a great place, Siobhan. The kids can run away from home. They don't actually even leave the property.
No.
So, very expensive. Imagine that. What a great time you'd have just sitting there relaxing without the kids under your feet all day, knowing they're still at home somewhere. They're out there somewhere, not sure where. They'll come home when they're hungry. Well, we used to anyway in my day. Beautifully designed home that seamlessly blends that serene surroundings with a functional design. Again, one for the lifestyle that awaits you here on this type of property at 174C Lund Road. Your chance to embrace a lifestyle that harmonises luxury, nature and leisure. If you want to step into the world where luxury meets natural beauty, then all you have to do is buy 174C Lund Road. In your hands, buyers, who would you like to start this one away? Did well on the one before this one. Where do we go for this one? I would suggest it'd be certainly worthy of a bid of over 1.2 million. Property of this calibre. How far over? Oh, you tell me. You could all bid 1.2 million. You won't buy it. But you could have that conversation in the pub tonight. Yeah, bid 1.2 million in these options today. Would that be impressive? Nobody ever takes me up on that. I do that, Karen. No, you can't. No, that's very good sign. But you're anything over 1.2 million. If you want a change in lifestyle, folks, and you want a wonderful country lifestyle, here it is on the screen. First, second, last chance. going to close the auction, obviously no cashiers now. We've got a little bit more work to do to find the right buyer for this one, but a very particular property indeed. A very special property, I would suggest, Siobhan, and somebody is going to have an excellent change in their lifestyle when they purchase that property. You're welcome. Right, back to go, folks. Number 5, Carney Street. Negotiations have continued. Sir, can you just confirm, please, that you've amended your bid to $890,000?
Yes, I can.
At $890,000, folks, as the owners of the property at the back of the room, your instructions to me this afternoon are to sell to the highest bidder. At the moment, it's over here at $890,000. I'll take any denomination you wish to put on top. Make it a 10, make it a 5, make it a 2.5, make it a 1. I don't mind, because I'm here to sell to the highest bidder. I'll even take a $500 bid, but I'll call it 3 times. Once, twice, third, last chance before it goes, it goes. I love seeing excitement like that. Congratulations, of course, to ourselves.
Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Just referring back to the first session, our 1 o'clock session, lot number 6. In the 1 o'clock session there, 16 The Gardens Drive over in Papamoa. We paused, had a conversation. We have had an increase in the bidding to $870,000. Just confirmed for me on a nod at $870 was your offer. And my instructions at this level still search for another bid. The one of another bid we go. So at $870, I've got it here. My instructions are clear. I need a little bit further from here, so I'll call it to the room 3 times. First, second, feel free to come in at any time. Third call at $870,000. Okay, close the auction. A little bit more needed there. Wish you and your seller the very best on that one, Paula. Thank you. Grant will be back momentarily.
Well, moving on for 51A Pillins Road. If you are wanting something very, very special indeed, folks, then don't let this one slip through the cracks. Jason Hyde Hills from our EVES Cherrywood office has been presenting this property here. It's fully renovated, architecturally reconfigured, and I would suggest that it's one of those properties that would have to appeal to folks that value freedom, solitude, and adulting time away from the hurly-burly of family activities. It really is a place of peace and tranquility. So an executive type home, an executive lifestyle is what awaits you here, Jason, I think fair to say. It's formally described as a cross-lease freehold, SA 23 folio 768, confirms all the legal aspects of it. Jason, any changes to the channels list that have been circulated? No. We did have a change to the settlement date though. There was some documentation circulated saying that the settlement date was 60 working days from today's date. That has been amended now, you can read it quicker, and that has been amended to 40 days, but a bit of flexibility around that. I know the vendors will be keen to bring that forward if you wanted it a little bit earlier. And just a quick reminder that clause 23, that you acknowledge that we've advised you that the property flats plan is defective because the dwelling extension that's been done is not depicted on the flats plan, but as is standard with options, you bid and buy on the basis you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title and any rights of requisition. So a great option here, folks, and a great option indeed. Imagine escaping to the savour of a nice cool tea in the penthouse lounge where the drinks trolley awaits post a very busy day. If you're anything like our EVES salespeople, this place is going to be a place of solitude for you at the end of the day. Our guys are so busy out there. It smells and tastes like pure luxury to me, but I'm not the one that's going to be living there. I'm quite comfortable in my own home. I'm leaving that to you. You are going to have that experience at 51A Pillins Road. Tastefully completed with attention to detail that includes that timber detailing through the home, the LED lighting, that's all designer lighting as well, the ceramic tiling, and certainly that soft, high quality carpet just really does accentuate the fact that you are in a quality home indeed. You've got a dramatic and sunny penthouse lounge there that flows to the deck that just really does exploit those wonderful views to the Mount, Pilot Bay, the port, Manukana Island, and of course you've got the hills off to the side as well. So something very, very special, something very spectacular, and it is here for the picking today. Who would like to start us away? We're for an opening bid now for number 51A, Pillins Road. Our vendors, Jason, are very keen to work with cash interest, so put it on the table here today, folks, and the vendors are happy to talk to you. But you've got to put it on the table first. Looking for a start now. Call it away 3 times, otherwise we just close the auction. I know Jason's got some people that haven't quite got themselves in a position to be able to put their hand up in the auction room. Once, twice, last chance for cash. Okay, close the auction, Jason, and I'm going to hand it back to you. We've got more work to do with that one yet, but I know you're going to get that one across the line. Somebody's going to get something very, very special indeed. Right, the last one that I'm going to offer you this afternoon, folks, before I hand over to hand back to Jordan to offer you the remaining properties for our catalogue for the day. 135B Creaton Road, Owen Phelps, Kristen Gruff Kate, working out of our EVES on Cameron office. Again, doing an outstanding job out there, so you really do day in, day out. It's great working with our fantastic sales team. When safe, secure, comfortable living is paramount, then I would suggest to you, buyers, that this gorgeous freestanding townhouse really does tick the box for you at 135B Creaton Road. 132597 is the record of title in the South Auckland Registry Office that is home to this record of title which describes the property as a freehold estate. You've only got 336 square metres of land, more or less, to look after, so you are going to have a free and easy lifestyle when you reside in this property. Now the pot plants, they are excluded, they do not stay with the property. 20 working days from today's date, team is still our settlement date. Kettles list, no changes there. All the I's dotted and T's crossed. Just a clause 23 that has been inserted at the request of the vendor solicitor. The purchaser acknowledges that you've been made aware that the sunroom cum conservatory on the property was erected by a previous owner and possibly at the time that the home was built or soon thereafter. The LIN report dated the 8th of September shows that the said sunroom or conservatory is as a patio and there's no record of a code compliance certificate for the sunroom. So therefore no warranties in connection with that sunroom or conservatory do take part. That sunroom and conservatory you buy on an as-is whereas basis, and of course we would have advised you to seek legal and technical advice regarding that sunroom prior to any bidding here this afternoon. 20 working days, that's all we have to wait. On my calculations, that's a month. And your furniture truck in the driveway, and you can reside in this beautifully maintained and beautifully presented home, as you see coming up there on the screen there. Not much to do here, folks, except move in, unpack, get rid of all your packaging in the boxes, and enjoy a very comfortable, excellent, sunny home. Peace of mind, brick and tile construction, well, that's just one of the many features, and that was all the features were outlined in Owen and Kristen's marketing. You've got the good size open plan living, it's nicely complemented by a sunny north-facing conservatory, and of course that low maintenance courtyard for times of just sitting back and relaxing in the sun as well, when the sun eventually does arrive. Just a short flat stroll to the local amenities that include medicals, supermarkets, cafes, library, pools, everything is all in. You want to have a little bit of a pump on the gingies, just carry on a little bit further. And if you're a golfer, well, just carry on with your trundler, and you've got the Tauranga golf course right there as well. Watch out for Owen when he's out there. Be careful, he hits a mean ball. So, in your hands, guys, where do we say go for this one? 135B Creaton Road. Who'd like to start me away? Okay, so fun. Oh, okay, so we're just waiting to reconnect with our phone bidder. Okay. You said drop off, I thought drop off altogether. Just waiting for our phone bidder to reconnect. In the meantime, you don't have to wait here in the room. If you want to start me away, we can work with you. Here's your chance. You wishing for a bid?
Yes. 625.
$625,000. We're underway now. $625,000. Welcome aboard the ma'am at 625. At $625,000 at that sort of value, we'll take another 25, make it 650 if you will. Now we're getting on there, 650. Yep, strengthening your position there and advancing yourself to 650. A good strategic move at an auction, I commend you for it. At $650,000, the bid sat down through the centre here with our starter bidder at $650,000. Have we got contact back with our telephone bidder?
660.
660. Taking 20s at this juncture, make it 670. 70 we go. Would you like to strengthen your position to 670? I'll take the 10 then at 660 with our phone bidder over there at $660,000. On the right hand side over here at 660,000. Take another 10 from you if it makes you feel more comfortable. Do we say 670 for you? Here's the opportunity now. $660,000 with our phone bidder. Quickly now, first call.
65.
665. Well, it's the last one I've got a call for the day, so I'm here all for the rest of the day anyway, no problems. Happy to wait. 665. Perhaps another 10 on top to keep the strength going. At $665,000 through the centre here at 665,000. 670 it is. At 670, you started the fives, ma'am. You need to keep them going. Oh, could you just please make sure that the lady knows that the bid's now against her at 670 with our phone bidder? Need to be 75 to take the lead again. Can I say 75 on your behalf, ma'am? At $670,000, it's with our phone bidder at the back. First call now at $670,000. Do we have 5 more? Second time, otherwise we pause and keep discussions going with our phone bidder. For the third and final, that's another 5, is it there, sir? 75. 675. You've got the timing of a Swiss watch there, sir. $675,000. What does our phone bidder say? Making it 680, are they? Watching via the live stream, you need to put yourself in front. No prizes for second. Highest bidder working with our sellers here today. 675. I call it once. Twice now. 680. 680 on the phone there. Making it 90, shall we, sir? We'll give it a bit of strength. Beautiful. Loving your work. At $690,000. Still take the 5s if they like. Otherwise it's over here at 690, and as I said, the highest bidder works with our seller today. First call now at $690,000, seated on the left-hand side of the auction room, your right. Second call now, are we en route? Third.
95.
95 in the nick of time there, 95 making it 705, staying the 10, shall we, sir? At 705 we go. At 705, keep it rolling there, sir, that's a good strategic way to work in the auction room. At $705,000, taking the lead back. Waiting for the 3 times, are they? Once, twice, third, last chance while we work with our bidder down here. Are they back in again? Carrying bids down here at $705,000 with the gentleman. Can you please see if we can assist him? Thank you.
Thanks for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. If you have just joined us, welcome along. If you have been here the whole time, well, hold on tightly, it's about to get exciting. 4 Mill Ridge Way, Sally Blockley out of our Lakes office. She's been marketing this wonderful property here, and as the days get longer, outdoor enjoyment becomes higher and higher on buyers' lists of wants and needs. And at 4 Mill Ridge Way, well, it almost guarantees lower stress levels due to the head-turning outdoor entertainment area. First, let's tick the formalities off our list. Firstly, an estate and fee simple, containing 735 square metres, more or less. Secondly, an estate and fee simple and undivided 1/6 share and 286 square metres, more or less. That record title is SA 46D Folio 99. Now the chattels, just note that alarm system as is, and your move-in day, that is the 1st of December 2023, giving you 25 days up your sleeve to prepare for Christmas on that outdoor deck. But we'll just refer to the further terms of sale. I'll just, firstly 23.0, just instructions from the vendor's solicitor in regards to the early release of the deposit. And just brings your attention clause 24.0 in regards to vendor to remedy non-compliance. That's all been deleted out of the contract there, so you can bid with confidence on that. If anyone does need any clarification in regard to that late removal of clause 24, please let me know now, or we will continue on. Wonderful. Presenting well and super spacious with its 200 odd square metre footprint on a great full size section, the home offers comfortable and easy living to families looking to capitalise on spare time by enjoying your surroundings. Now, you'll be forgiven for bragging to all your friends and family about your new home once they come and experience it, your new way of life for themselves. A morning soak in the spa before heading off with the kids on your bikes down the upgraded Kopuriri Brewer cycleway. Then drop the kids off and pick up the clubs and go and hit the fairways at the Tauranga golf course if you like. Before you head home, put that outdoor fire on, pour a few glasses of your favourite cold ones, and share some pizzas out on the deck as that sun will set down over the hills. I don't know about you, but I'd be more than happy with a lifestyle like that. But buyers, it's this time I've come to ask. Opening bid, opening offer.
750.
750. Welcome in straight away, and I love it there. Good luck to you. At 750,000, what do we say? A 20 on the rise from here, if you like. At 750, good luck there. 750, welcome in, a 20 rise here. 770, do we say? I'll call it first time. Twice the call now at 750,000. Buyer up the middle there. And third call, I make it at 750. Okay. 770 vendor bid. Welcome you back in at 790 on the wave. We are there. At 790,000 with you out front. Clearly bid and placed there. Loud and clear at 790 and I make a first call then at 790,000. Do we go over that threshold there? That 8 threshold. Do we make it 810 if you like? Second call at 790. Third and final chance then at 790. Okay, well my instructions suggest you need to be 810. We can see if we can help you out. Do we make it 810 on the thumbs up? We do. 810, call it 3 times as I'm obliged, then we'll pause and talk. At 810, if there's nothing further, first, second, third call at 810,000. Pause the auction. We've got the buyer up the back there. We'll see if we can help you out, sir. Oh, we're all happy. We'll move on then. 17 Linklater Avenue. Carol Dobie, based out of our Cherrywood office. She's been marketing this property for her vendor there. And well, a wonderful property, peaceful and private, 17 Linklater Avenue. It's tucked away in that quiet cul-de-sac location on a great size, easy care and well-landscaped section. The family home, well, it feels spacious and welcoming. Legally described, it is a freehold estate, 761 square metres more or less. That unique identifier is SA 14C folio 931. The channels list you'll see on the screen there. Just note that excluded channels the rug in the third bedroom. Your move-in date is the day we settle here on the property if you're our lucky new owner, the 24th of November 2023, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. If you do have a variation signed prior to bidding today, you can bid on confidence with that. And I just refer your attention to the consent by purchaser prior to entry into the contract for sale. The purchaser acknowledges being in receipt of the vendor's limb dated the 5th of September 2023 and is aware of the safe and sanitary report on the garage conversion to an unconsented bedroom, and also the letter dated 4 August 2023 regarding natural hazards. The purchaser has undertaken their own due diligence on the property on all matters material to their decision to purchase and is satisfied in all respects. Right, well, the home itself. Cathedral ceilings with exposed beams, will they enhance that sense of space through the open living area where you can relax, you can enjoy the recent renovations conducted over the past few years. Outside, party hosts have plenty of room for entertaining friends and family, be it around the table or the barbecue. Simply kick back and relax. You've got that timber decking under the covered golder there. It truly provides all-weather entertainment options. With space to add a pool, potentially, subject to the appropriate consents, and plenty of room for the kids to run and play without having to leave the property. Not to mention, of course, the proximity to the Cherrywood shops. Well, it's just hard to beat. Access to the CBD or main arterial routes, well, you'll hardly be burdened when you live here. It is wonderful family living in a handy location. So I say to you now, buyers, you start me away. Registered phone interest on this. You tell me where you'd like to start the bid. No? You don't want to? I'll call it 3 times if it helps you out. Not going to give you a suggestion though. First call. Second chance for an opening offer here at 17 Link Lane. Third call then. 900. 900. Okay, welcome in at 900 there. Good luck to you, sir, at 900,000. And I'll look for a 20. And if you're looking for, well, trying to figure out the competition strategy, it's clearly waiting for the third call. But at 900 there, and I'll call it to the rest of you then. First opportunity, 920 is where we go next. Second chance then at 900 with my starter. Third call. Got you up the back there at 920 and welcome in. Good luck to you at 920. Do we make it 40? It's up the back here on the nod. Do we go there? We do it 40 with you and welcome back in front at 940. We go 60, your move if you like. But I've got it over here at 940 000 and I make it a first call. Welcome in any further parties at this level. At 940,000 here for 17 Linklater Avenue. I make it a second, a third call then if you like, buyers, at 940. My instructions say we've got to be 60 here. Absolutely. I was going to say my instructions say 60's next move. So it's 60 with you. Good luck to you. Welcome on in at 960. And it seems the game is wait and delay as long as possible. That's fine. I clock off at 5, so we'll see how we go. At 960, I've got you out front though. At 960,000, welcome you back at 80 if you like. And 80 back in front at 980. Appreciate you working with me. Offer you the same courtesy there at a 20,000 rise. Do we make it the mill? Nice, clean, easy. Looks good on paper. At 980,000. At 980, what do we say, buyers? Anything further at the back of the room at this stage? Up the middle, anything here? At 980, I pull it away first. Second, third call at 980. We make it a mill for you? 990. Oh, it's painful, sir. Make it a million. We'll see how we go. I'm not sure it'll work, sir, but I'll try it for you. I like you. We'll see if we can help you, but I can't promise anything. At 990, got you here. We've shortened the stride right up. 90, do we make it a mill for you then? Offer you the same courtesy. I told you it wouldn't work. I'm sorry, but I've got you here at $1 million. Good luck to you at $1 million now. Clean and easy to my left, you're right if you're over here. But at $1 million, I've got you there loud and clear. I'll call it 3 times. We can try another 10 if you want to travel in 10s. But at $1 million, got this side of the room. Once the call. Twice. Third call at $1 million. Is it $1 million 10? The quicker you go, the less painful it is. Promise. First, second, third, and final call at $1 million over here. Nothing further up the back. Okay, look, we'll pause the auction. We'll see if you can help you out. You've got the leaflet over here, Trevor. I'm going to pause. We've got the buyer over this side of the room here at $1 million. We'll see if we can help you out there. I love it when you go quiet and the music stops. It makes it much easier for myself and Grant when we're up here calling. Well, we'll go now. Draw your attention to 17 Hittingwell Road. No mono there. Jason Hyde Hills, Lewis Reed. They've had the privilege, I'm sure they would agree, of marketing this wonderful property here. Now, as we approach as we approach the warmer months, it's normal to start thinking about planning those weekend barbecues, the family Christmas. And with a quality home like this, with that huge entertainers area looking out toward the border, there's no prizes for guessing who's top of the list for hosting duties this summer. First though, the contract, the record title is SA 2A Folio 810. It's a freehold estate, being 1,100 square metres more or less. Now the settlement date, 60 working days from the date of sale, otherwise as mutually agreed upon, so by my math, just in time to start enjoying that summer. And further terms of sale, 23.0, the purchasers acknowledge they've been fully informed that a building consent code compliance certificate has not been issued for the ensuite bathroom there. It's acknowledged that the property is purchased on this basis. Clause 9.35 and 9.36 do not apply to the subject non-permitted work. The vendor's got no liability to the purchaser in that regard there. Now the channels list, no late changes to the channels, so you can a bit of confidence on that front, ladies and gentlemen. The home, well, it's the beneficiary of a recent upgrade and reno. In that living area, well, it just bathes in sunshine with a new lid in the form of that iron roof to complement those original timber floors where you are literally covered from top to toe. Vertical textured tiles, black accents, composite stone bench tops and ample cabinetry combine to offer a sleek and classically styled kitchen, perfect for the chef duties whilst allowing social interaction from that main living area. The cherry on top, well, that is that locality to the Beretta Shops, Otomodi Golf Course, and of course the prestigious Pillins Primary School. They haven't even touched on that fabulous size section where the kids, well, they could just spend hours exploring down there, couldn't they, guys? And where you could build a play hut or something, perhaps with the right consent, you could look at extra dwellings or subdivision. It's up to you how you wish to enjoy 70 Hiniwa Road. But buyers, time's come. I call to you now, a wonderful property. We look for wonderful new owners. What do you say? Where do we go? At 70 Hiniwa Road. Call it to the floor. First, twice, third and final call then. Okay, doesn't look like we've got the cash in the room for this one, gents, but a wonderful property like this I wouldn't imagine is going to hang around for long, so certainly if you do have interest in the room or you're watching online, make sure you give these gentlemen a call. They'll be more than happy to put an offer on paper for you. Wish you the best of luck on that one there. No problem.
Right, you've got me back again, folks, but I'm not going to stick around too long because we have an amended bid on 135B Gretton Road for $740,000. Just confirm that for me, please, sir. Owen, you've got the seller on the phone there. What are my instructions from here?
Yeah, so
At $740,000 on the market she goes now, and I'm only going to call it 3 times, folks. Here's your opportunity. Don't let it slip you by. Once, twice, third, last chance. Sir, it's $740,000. Congratulations, of course, to our sellers. Handing back to Jordan now to finish off the rest of the day.
Well, let's rock and roll, folks. 11 bar 20 Mayfair Street. Nicholas Maloney back again. I told you he was a hard worker. So, back at the front of the auction room here. Now, after recently playing Monopoly, I realised owning Mayfair was a very, very smart move. And it could be for you too if you win the auction today. I'd love to take credit, but I actually stole that straight out of Nicholas's marketing video. Anyway, to the front page of the documentation, it is a stratum estate in freehold, principal unit 3 on DPS 90376, comprised and described under that record of title SA 71C, folio 938. Now your settlement date, 90 days from the date of sale or other such date as mutually agreed upon by both parties there, and you also bid today acknowledging you have received that consent by purchaser prior to entry into contract for sale form. Now, no further changes at all to the channels listed up there, so we can be pretty confident on that front, in fact. And the property itself, well, it is light, it is spacious, and you'll find yourself enjoying time in that open plan living and dining. And if you do feel like sipping away champagne with the breeze at your ankles, well, you can do so. That cruise ship-like balcony, well, that extends off that living area just nicely. Recently refurbished to a high standard and with an elevated outlook to capture the views of the inner harbour, you really will feel like you've just passed go every morning you wake up here. You've got that quiet and private little courtyard as an extra feature, where I'm sure a sparkle certainly wouldn't go amiss in there. and it's hard to beat. You've got that location, it is perfect. You've got cycleways, walkways, the CBD, local amenities, all within easy reach of your new home here at 11 bar 20 Mayfair Street. So, buyers, roll the dice, start us away. What do we say for 11 bar 20 Mayfair Street? First the call then, second, third call. Okay, no cash then, Nicholas, that's fine, we'll close the auction. We've got motivated vendors, their instructions to us.
The instructions from the vendors are the price at 780. That represents speculative value for a waterfront property.
I would certainly think so. With views like you get there, 780,000, that's what it'll take if you'd like to walk away with the keys. 90 days of settlement there, and well, for 780, I think that's a pretty good option. Nicholas, you're going to be even busier than you already are with a price on property like that. Good luck to you and your vendor there. Okay, well, we head up the road now at 4 Mural Drive in Katikati. Now, this auction slightly differs from the previous one we had. You would have seen at the beginning of our 2 o'clock session. This property here, we've had what's been deemed in all aspects as an acceptable pre-auction offer. So the property has been brought forward, the auction brought forward to today at 4 Mural Drive. So very shortly, I am going to announce the figure in which we're in contract for, and I'll welcome any bidding above that level. But first, the property itself. Grace Anderson, unable to be here today, wishes to you out there, Grace. A wonderful, charming home with many great features, located in the popular Highfields Crossing neighbourhood of Katikati. Legally described as 400 square metres more or less of freehold land. The unique identifier 827665. You'll note the move-in date, that is down as the 10th of January 2024, so you can enjoy Christmas, don't have all the stress of moving then, and as soon as you get through that Christmas New Year period, move straight in and start enjoying. Of course, you do have a variation sign, that's what you've been invited on today. The property, a home, that is a haven of comfort. A great little patio area for relaxing with your morning coffee before heading out to enjoy the local surroundings. 3 spacious bedrooms to relax in when you come home tired after exploring all the many local scenic walkways and pathways. And if you do plan on entertaining friends and family, well, the modern design of the home, well, it makes the process seamless and hassle-free. A nice freehold section, a low maintenance upkeep, leaving more time on the weekends to go out and enjoy the best that this mural town offers for you. The local township, of course, just a short, picturesque walk away. Fully fenced for the marketing inclined, a great Katikati home, and in contract for $800,000. So I welcome any interest above this level, but be very clear, folks, if we see nothing further, the hammer goes up, we on the market, and we sell. So at 800, I've got it, and I call for an opening offer above that level. I'll call it 3 times, once, twice, third call at 800,000, nothing further. It goes, it goes. Well bought, congratulations. So, congratulations. Thanks for your patience. We won't delay any longer. We have 217 Linklater Avenue. We paused, had a conversation with our lead bidder there. We've had an increase in your bid to $1,010,000. Just confirm on a nod for me, if you will, there at $1,010,000. Now, motivated sellers, they've asked for a further bid, so do we see anything further on top of $1,010,000? Give you an opportunity. Do we come back in? Make it 20 if you like. At $1,010,000, my instructions at this level, we keep looking. First the call at $1,010,000 in your favour. Twice, need an improvement if you'd like to have the opportunity to talk. Third call, welcome any new interest at this level, but at $1,010,000, not for sale right now. Nothing further. I'll take a 5 and put you back in front, see if we can help. Final call then, folks, at $1,010,000. Okay, doesn't look like we've got the cash at the right level, so we'll close the auction on this one. A little bit more work to do there, Carol. Wish you the best for your vendors there. Thanks Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We go back now to 4 Millridge Way. We've had a conversation. Can you confirm for me, please, your amended bid to $857,500 on a nod?
Yep.
We do. And our instructions, we're on the market, we sell. If I want another bid, I'll call it 3 times. First, second, third, and final call at $857,500. It goes. Sold. Congratulations. Well, congratulations also to our sellers. That concludes our auctions today. Go and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thanks very much.